To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Chet Steadman gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. And that misses. 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
3-1, here it is. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there. Now, you've got something else to worry about besides your command.
Justin Upton will stand in here in game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load. But I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the League Championship Series.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Bobby Rayburn steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
And he just continues to have all sorts of problems out there on the mound. Already 2 walks in the inning, now a wild pitch to go with it. And I'll tell you, he's becoming his own worst enemy out there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now you can bet now that in the postseason, on the road, in game 1 here, they'd like nothing better than to get on the board first. Just kind of let these guys know that they mean business. And they've got an early opportunity to do just that.
And the pitch on 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Chopper right side of the infield. Rizzo is there. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI ground out.
Ruben Presley will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing, because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best, and they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Now the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind it and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Chris Johnson now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Padilla is right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Julio Teheran will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Freddie Freeman may not be the best at his position defensively, but he is very reliable. Makes all the routine plays. He's going to pick a few here and there. Somebody that you really like to have over at first base.
Freddie Santiago.
Freddie Santiago is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Teheran gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat. And that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Well, that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him to locate going forward. This one's not terrible, but it is over the plate, and it gets turned into a leadoff single.
Now a throw over. Back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Into the box, Jesse Padilla, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Chopped foul wide of first. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And that's about the only way you can neutralize his speed. Just don't let him hit it. He's a real threat if he does get on, or just put the ball in play on the ground.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back in standing.
Simple throw over there.
Stepping in now, Tyler Coleman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, this ball doesn't get too far away from home plate, so that makes the catcher have to make a decision. And he decides to try to force it in there at second base, but he winds up throwing it away.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he misses with that one. Ball four, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Even for a veteran pitcher, big games like this will bring out the butterflies. He's going to need to settle in here, really work on getting a ground ball.
So striding in, number 20, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. It's yanked into the stands, strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Here's the 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Ready on 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
And I think the fact that this bat shatters kind of took away the rhythm of the play defensively. So they're able to get the force at second, but no real chance to turn 2 on that play.
Standing in now, Travis James, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Ball 1. Fly ball out to right field. Hayward has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Andrelton Simmons makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Andrelton Simmons.
Into the windup and the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
In now, Jonathan Herrera. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Julio Teheran stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Leading off the inning, Eric Robeson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Tehran's ready, 2-1 on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
They already walked 1 guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rayburn sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away.
I thought for a minute he might have gotten all of this one, but just got under it a little too much, and it dies out there right in front of that 400-foot sign in dead center field.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Now at the plate, Chet Steadman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Jason Hayward will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Right side. Rizzo is there. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, you know, this one was always shaping up to be a foot race. But that's a nice job of knowing that he's got to hurry a little bit as he wins the race to the bag.
Here's Justin Upton now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired. 2 down now.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He drew a walk his first time up. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1-1, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Freddie Santiago, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Hit out towards second. To his left, Herrera. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rayburn is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Left fielder, Tyler Colvin.
Tyler Colvin will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Tehran into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Anthony Rizzo will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Boy, a 2-out single, now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Nipped the corner. 2-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
set to deal on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Here's a high pop-up. Freeman is there for it. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. Our score remains 2-1. Bobby Rayburn is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Center fielder, Bobby Rayburn.
Tap foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Presley.
Ruben Presley stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And he misses, ball 4.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Chris Johnson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 runs on just 1 hit and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. They still lead it 2-1. David Torres is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Tehran has his target. Here's the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. On the ground to the right side. And he'll just make it to the bag, a step or two ahead, and there's the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. At the plate, Travis James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
One out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And you know what? You hate giving up walks, but with a one-run lead and a guy like this up there, better to put him on first than to challenge him and give him a shot to tie the ball game.
Eric Robeson is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back safely.
Keeping an eye on him.
And another throw over. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That last home run, officially 406 feet. Good curveball, strike two.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, good hitters in this situation, when you're down in the count, they tend to try to go the other way. We'll see if he does that right here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a two-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. And he's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Chet Steadman gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike three in his first plate appearance.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, give him some credit. With two outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. We're through 4, and Chicago's taken a 3-2 lead. Jonathan Herrera will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Into the box, Julio Teheran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know what guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Second strikeout for him here in the inning. Make that 9 now in the ball game. And he is just carving these guys up right now.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail 3-2. Freddie Santiago comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Johnson, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Jesse Padilla will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Tyler Coleman steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tehran sets. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely.
Just checking.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that fastball seems a lot quicker after two straight off-speed pitches.
The 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with one away.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Johnson is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Anthony Rizzo stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They're up 3-2. Justin Upton will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Line drive to center field. Santiago patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Bobby Rayburn will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And you had to figure that sooner or later someone was going to do something at the plate. Now, that's just their second hit of the ball game, and it comes all the way in inning number 6. Offense has been almost non-existent so far.
Ruben Presley stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in.
Just keeping an eye on him.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close.
Keeping him close.
He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just watching him from up here, you can see in the body language, he's really struggling out there right now. 4 walks he's allowed. It's hard to allow that many without them coming back to bite you in the end.
Chris Johnson strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 3-2. David Torres will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
Fielder, David Torres.
In there for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here. Stepping in now, Travis James, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Eric Robeson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out.
Yeah, I don't know about the decision to run here. I mean, you've already got 2 guys on base. You've got a pitcher sweating bullets out there as it is. Now you've basically thrown him a lifeline and given him a free out that he hadn't really earned.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Let's check out that pitching sequence right here. There's not a whole lot to it. He gets him started with good morning. And there's good afternoon. And here it is, good night. 3-pitch strikeout, and you're not going to get him much easier than that.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground to the left side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Jacob Anderson will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Anderson.
Looped out toward third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Kyle Farnsworth is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Kyle Farnsworth.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Andrelton Simmons.
To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, that's a tough throw for a first baseman to try and handle. You get a look here at first. You see him stick that right leg out there trying to backhand this thing, but winds up popping right in and out of the pocket.
Into the box now, Jonathan Herrera, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
And for as quickly as the tying run gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
John Jaso will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7, John Jaso.
And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. Still a 3-2 ball game. Phil Koch will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Phil Koch.
Freddie Santiago will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Santiago.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, and he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Shortstop,
Jesse Padilla comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. One and two, here it comes. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
now batting, left fielder, Tyler Colvin.
Tyler Coleman takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike two.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Way outside. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
This is flared out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
Anthony Rizzo strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And this is maybe not a pitch-around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
And in a game like this, there's no telling how important an insurance run that may turn out to be. He plates that run on the RBI double to make it a 2-run lead now, which may not sound like that much, but it makes a world of difference for anyone who's coming in to try to close this game.
David Torres steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Herrera ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Alex Platt will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Alex Platt.
Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Justin Upton digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the seats, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Freddie Freeman will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
The hits have certainly been few and far between so far. Just their third hit of the ball game, and we're in inning number 8. From an offensive standpoint, you know, that's just not going to get it done.
Bobby Rayburn will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
And he fights this one off to stay alive. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with the 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. James has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Ruben Presley steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Two left for Atlanta. They trail it here 4-2. Burke Badenhop is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Burke Badenhop.
Travis James stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Catcher, Travis James.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. 1 out.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
In now, Eric Robeson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, interesting ploy here. He's already beaten these guys with the long ball. Now he's trying to play a little bit of small ball and bunt his way on. A good play here takes care of him, though. But for me, you got to use all your weapons as a hitter.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And this is fouled at the plate. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Frederick Rosas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Frederick Rosas.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Hit hard to short. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the ninth is set to get underway. Thomas Nicholas is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Thomas Nicholas.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Chris Johnson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Johnson.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now after the leadoff walk, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So let's see if they can use that as a springboard to a big inning.
Andrelton Simmons steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Yeah, an important first out there. Now he's not out of the woods yet, especially since the tying run will still be at the plate. But now if he can get a ground ball, he could end this thing right here.
Into the box now, Jonathan Herrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed. So he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Coleman is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Michael Jacque will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Michael Jacque.
This is foul right side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Oh, that is just straight gas on the final pitch. 100 miles an hour as he comes in to finish this one off.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 4-2. Good night from Chicago.